this mask off.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, I just totally hit my nickels. My nickels or my knuckles? Back to my channel. It's been a while and it's been long overdue, which is my updated skincare routine. And what better way to start than by showing you how I take this mask off, right? So the first thing I do is take off my lashes. That's like one of the biggest it's one of the I use House of Lashes glue, by the way. The second thing I do is just get a paper towel, because why waste a wipe? And take off my lipstick. And for wipies, I like to use the Neutrogena. Excuse my nails. I like to use these Neutrogena wipes. The first thing I like to do is take off my eyebrows and scare people. Eyebrows are very important, guys. Anyway, I just start with my forehead because it's the biggest thing on my face. Then my nose. No, there's no real way to take off my makeup, but I do focus on my face first, and then I go on to the eyes. And FYI, I just want to mention that my makeup, it is now 9:14 p.m. and I did my makeup at 6 o'clock this morning. Just so you know, the only thing I did before recording this video was put on lip gloss. That's it. I did nothing else. I didn't touch up. I had a very, very busy, productive day. So this is what the wipe looks like so far. You see all these edges that are left blank? Well, guess what? I'm going to use that to take off my eye makeup. I ain't gonna waste no extra wiping. These wipes are expensive. So look, we still got this piece left. And I know it may look like I'm rubbing hard, but I'm really not. So now that I got the majority of the makeup wiped off, now it's time to cleanse. So the cleanser that I've been using is by Jafra, and it is their balancing line from the Advanced Dynamics collection. And the reason why I'm using this one is because it's targeted for combination skin. So I do still get oily, but I'm not as oily as I used to be. And thanks to my friend Rosie for the microdermabrasions. Like microneedling, dummy. You big dummy. Yeah, I'm not as oily as I used to be, but I still get oily in my T-zone. So I'm gonna go ahead. I have my bowl of warm water right here. And I hope I don't make a mess. On certain days when I'm feeling that my skin could use a little bit more exfoliating. I don't exfoliate every day, that's for sure. But whenever I feel that my skin is feeling too gritty, where I could feel like there's a lot of blackheads going on around my nose, here, I was already picking at it here and here, then I'll go in with this little tool that I have to get rid of a lot of the blackheads. My skin is super sensitive, as you could, like I said, I was just poking a little bit right here and it gets so red. So all I'm doing right now is getting this towel moist enough. It does have hot water, well not hot, but it does have warm water in it. And I'm just gonna place that right over my nose just to open up the pores. And the tool that I use to do my extractions, even though this is not recommended, all the professional estheticians out there probably gonna look down upon me for this, but it's what I use. And that's this tool right here. This is what it looks like. It's double-sided, but I mostly use this side. Not putting too much pressure, I'm just going over it. Because I use that hot water, my pores have opened. So it's really allowing me to just not, like I said, puncture the skin so much. And just go in and get all that junk out of there. This is what we got out of that side of my nose. Pretty gross. Okay, so on days like today when I felt like that I had the need to do some extractions, which typically, like I said, it's not recommended. I'll usually have a professional do it, like my friend. But since my appointment, I still have about a week until I see her. This is what I do in between, and it's also recommended to do an exfoliation about 2 to 3 times a week. So the one that I use is by Jafra. Also, everything that I use is by Jafra, and it's their gentle exfoliating scrub. So I'm just going to wet my face again. And again, normally I would do this in my bathroom sink, but for the sake of this video, I'm doing it in my makeup room. So that's what it looks like, and that's literally all I need. And I'm really focusing it on those areas that I extracted here, and of course along my nose. So now I'm actually using the towel to do a little bit more exfoliating for whatever is left of the product. I'm using the towel to help really get into those pores, and then I'll rinse it all off. Okay, so moving right along to my eye makeup, I'm going to remove all the eye makeup, well, what's left over of it, using this by Garnier. I can't ever remember how to say this. Micellar cleansing water to give it a little shake, and I'm going to use it on one of these cotton pads. I know I'm going to moisten it pretty well. And I start at the top of my lashes. Try to get as much glue residue off first. And then go on the bottom. And do the same thing on the other eye. The next step is to tone. And the toner that I've been using is this one right here. It is theirs Witch Hazel. So this one does not have any alcohol. It does have a mild rose scent to it. Okay, so the purpose of a toner is to help balance out the pH levels in your skin. So all that means is, if you ever wonder why your skin feels super oily some days and super dry some days, well, that's the purpose of a toner, is to balance it out. And so I kid you not, ever since I've been using the toner, it has balanced out my skin. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel as oily as I used to be. So I'm gonna go in with my Jafra Cosmetics again, my Balancing Nighttime Moisturizer. Now I will say that this, for when it comes to nighttime moisturizer, I really like to moisturize. So obviously I don't care if I get oily because I'm gonna be asleep anyway. I just want to make sure that at night I moisturize very well to prevent any wrinkles. So I pack on quite a bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna literally pack that all over. And don't forget the neck. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm gonna go in, hydrate my under eyes. Now this is recommended for AM, but I like to, like I said, moisturize all over when I go to bed. And so this one is by First Aid Beauty. It's their Triple Remedy AM Gel Cream. And I'm just gonna pack that on as well. And like I said, I like to make sure my skin is nicely moisturized. I'm gonna go in on top of this nighttime cream only because, like I said, this is more suitable for combination skin, and when I go to sleep, I need the extra moisture. So this is not as hydrating as I wish it would be, which is this one right here. So I'm gonna go in on top of that with their Royal Jelly collection. And I'm gonna put that all on top. And finally, the last thing I do is hydrate my lips using my trusty Aquaphor. And there you have it. That's my nighttime skincare routine. Keep in mind that, again, I only exfoliate about once or twice a week. I'm actually going to be finishing up these products that I'm using now, and I'm going to be stepping into a more higher end product line, skincare line. So again, these little acne marks right here, they'll be gone by tomorrow. Knock on wood. When it comes to my daytime routine, the only thing that I will alternate in between is SPF and a moisturizer that doesn't have SPF. So in the mornings, I'll still cleanse with this cleanser. I'll still tone with this toner. I'll still use my AM gel cream. I'll still prep my lips with Aquaphor. And the only thing that really changes is my moisturizer. So during the week, I typically don't wear any makeup. Instead, I'd rather go barefaced. So every day, I always make sure that I'm wearing an SPF. It's the SPF right here. The only thing that sucks is this bottle is pretty small, and like I always say, I like to moisturize my skin a lot, especially on the days I'm not wearing makeup. And so I'll go through this like nothing. So another alternative for a good SPF that I highly recommend is by L'Oreal. This one is for normal to dry skin. But if you guys are wearing SPF at all under your foundation, just know that you're going to get flashback. So whenever I wear an SPF, it's usually when I'm not wearing any foundation. So I'll pack the crap out of this on, and that's the reason why I got the one for normal to dry skin. I love, love, love this. So on the days that I am wearing makeup, I decide not to use any SPF, and I'll go in with my Royal Jelly, since this one does not have any SPF in it at all. And that's it. I will be introducing new products into my skincare routine, as I said before, from a new brand once I finish up with all of this, just because I don't like to kind of go back and forth in between products, because I do have sensitive skin. I know it works for me and I stick with it, but I'm giving it a try. I'm trying out new things. So until next time, thank you guys for watching.